Hello, I'm Gwen Griffin, the Executive Director of Old World Foundation, and I'm excited to have with me today Ron Buchholz, the Chair of our Board of Trustees and the Chair of our Sunset Soiree Committee. Many of you know that each year our chair chooses a project or program at Old World, Wisconsin, and then challenges our supporters and the community to raise money for that cause. Those who donate are invited to our Sunset Soiree, where we celebrate their generosity. So, Ron, what did you choose to raise money for this year?
Well, before I share that, Glenn, I just want to say much of my life, I used to think 50 years was actually a long time. And then I turned 70. I just realized I'd like to be 50 again, you know? So a lot of it is I like to think as a donor myself. I like to kind of think about the context and kind of what my role is and how I can be most beneficial to the organization. And I've been thinking a lot about the 50 years, and I think it's real. To me, I think about those people, the founders, the people that started as part of the bicentennial project for the U.S., Wisconsin's project, and the vision that those folks had. And it wasn't an easy task that was going to take a month or two or a year or two to complete. It was a task that's still ongoing today, and the complexity of that. So we stand on their shoulders. But I also think about our role in this because 50 years from now, there's going to be people that maybe look back and say, the Old World Foundation really bridged the gap and we stand on their shoulders too. And so I think that's important to kind of realize the context for that too. So a lot of what that leads to is, and I think the tagline really kind of describes it best if I could just read that a second. Sunset Soiree, an enchanted evening celebrating the past while creating the future at OWW, Old World, Wisconsin. I think that says a lot because we still want to really touch the past, celebrate the past, because this is our nation's 250th year. It's Old World, Wisconsin's 50th year. It's important for us to really recognize the shoulders that we stand on, but also we need to also contribute towards the future directly. So what we've decided to do as executive committee is really to have 20% of the net proceeds go towards our endowments to keep building that future fund. So there's money in perpetuity, and 80% would go to fund different projects that would be part of Old World Wisconsin's needs today. And so some of those projects, we want to give them flexibility to be able to decide what comes to the highest priority for their part. But some of the things that we'd be funding potentially would be to purchase a van for use for outreach programs to area schools and assisted living facilities throughout Wisconsin. Presently, they don't have that type of equipment to be able to do that, and I think that would be something that would be highly worthwhile. Also, the care and comfort of the heritage breed animals is really important. So, as we do pop-up animal encounters around the site, do we have the proper equipment and shelter to really house those animals when we do that? So that's highly important as well. Historic clothing, we're always in need to buy more and to kind of replace some of what exists right now. So I think that's important as well. And to reseed pastures and remove invasive plants, improve the gardens and the trails. So there's lots of needs out there. So, but I think those are some of the immediate types of needs that Old World Wisconsin has identified that we could fund as donors. And so that's mission critical for us to try to generate as much funding as we can as well. So I'm excited.
Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be an exciting year. I mean, it really is. So, how much money are you hoping to raise?
Well, we want to because it's the 50th anniversary. We want to raise 50,000, and we want to raise more, but our minimal goal is 50,000. But hopefully, we can get to 60 or 70 or beyond. Just like Buzz Lightyear here. So I think that would be really great to be able to meet that goal and exceed that goal. And I think we're fully capable. I think the donors of Old World Foundation are exceptional and they're committed to Old World Wisconsin. So I think I have no doubt that we're going to meet and exceed that goal as well.
Awesome. And I think we're starting in a good place because we do have a match already figured out thanks to the Board of Trustees and several individual anonymous donors. We're starting out with a $23,000 match. So anyone who donates up to $23,000, their impact will be doubled. So every dollar is appreciated and will have a significant impact on the present and the future, as you say.
Excellent. I really want to thank those trustees and donors for making that contributing those matching funds because that's really mission critical to achieve our goal as well. So thank you so much.
Yeah. Well, and as you can see in the graphic behind me, Sunset Soiree will be held on the evening of Saturday, August 22nd at Old World, Wisconsin, and it will feature live music and food and cocktails and mocktails and hands-on activities, tram rides for those who donate $500 or more, raffles, silent auction, and just lots of fun. It's always a fun evening out at Old World. And we'll be holding it at the entrance. So the new Welcome Center, the tavern, the beer garden, the brew house, Clousing, all in that area. So um, I would also like to thank our sponsors. So we have supporting sponsors this year, Citizens Bank and IAG Wealth Partners. We have corporate sponsors, Seal and Total Construction and Creative Plastics, and our underwriting sponsor, Findorf. And thank you too to Becky Horsfall of Graphics Design for creating the beautiful artwork that you can see behind me. And you'll see that splashed all over as we get into fundraising for this event. So we do encourage people to visit our website at oldworldwisconsin.org. I'm sorry, oldworldfoundation.org, oldworldwisconsin.org for all the information that is coming up for the 50th anniversary year this year because they have a lot going on. Also, sign up for our newsletter. Watch your mail for invitations if you are on our mailing list, and follow our Facebook and LinkedIn pages. And we will be back with another video in July sharing more information. So, Ron, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, I'd just like to encourage anybody watching this video to make a contribution and to attend the Sunset Soiree on August 22nd. It's an incredible event, as Gwen was saying. The weather's always perfect. It's light breeze, no mosquitoes. It's just it's pleasant all the time. But it's really a fun event. And we've got some new activities this year, some new baskets we're raffling off that are different than in the past. So we try to keep it new and exciting every year. And I think the committee's done a great job again this year. So we're excited to roll it out and have an enjoyable evening. So I encourage anybody listening to attend, make that contribution and attend. It'll be a great evening. So thank you so much.
Yep. What could be better than a sunset at Old World, Wisconsin, right?
For sure. Yeah.
Well, until next time, thank you. Thank you, Ron. And we'll see you soon.
Thank you.